driving across America, going to all 7 swing states this week. How to see if the rumors are true, to see cats and dogs here in Springfield, Ohio. We're gonna go around, walk around. If you guys do not know what's happened here in Springfield, obviously everybody knows from the they're eating the cats and dogs. There's video of a cat from police footage, and now as the Biden administration has let in a lot of migrants in the country, they have put them in, for some reason, sent them here to Springfield, a large group of specific migrants. Booker T. Jones, yes. You're also here with us. Is there anything else you know about?
I do know that throughout the past 3.5 years that the Biden administration has been in office, a lot of bringing migrants in for a short period. They stopped it's being brought in, but now they're continuing to come, and they're coming from 4 major countries that are having a lot of turmoil right now. One of them is Haiti, and we know what's going on in Haiti is awful. So they've been secretly flying migrants in. So not only people just I don't know, if they went to New York City, they're from here. I have no idea how they got here. But like Nick said,
we're just gonna see
so many people have
if the rumors are true and see what's going on.
Come here, so we're here.
All right, we're just gonna walk the street. I guess this is the street where a lot of them have came, and it's one of the most affected areas in all of Springfield. So let's come talk to locals. How you guys doing? Chilling. Awesome. All right, boys. We need to have a discussion. All right, so I've been getting lots of messages to come here to Springfield, Ohio. I'm sure you guys know why. And you guys believe the rumors to be true? As far as our people eating cats and dogs?
Oh, Haitians? No, I don't think so.
No. Yeah, I don't think it's true, no.
I don't think it's true, no.
At
Not
all.
for real.
No.
They're chill.
I mean, like, they could learn how to drive a little better and stuff, so they're not crashing and shit like that, but I don't believe that, no.
Oh, okay. And we heard that specifically, like, this area, this neighborhood has been one of the areas that has been affected the most from, like, Haitian migrants coming in. So what's happening with the migrants when they come in here to Springfield?
They
literally
come
take up the
over,
houses.
Literally,
This whole block is Haitians, though, yeah,
and they have
it is.
Lots of people living in one house, but they don't really bother anybody.
How many people do you think are living in one house?
At a time, probably at most, probably like 12, 13.
Literally.
They literally
Swear,
just have
that whole black block over there is all Haitians.
Really?
Yeah.
And are they, like, nice, friendly? Like, if we go talk over there, if we walk over the camera, you think they'll talk to us?
Generally nice.
Yeah, they're nice. They won't bother you.
All right. Chat, you guys, can you guys hear us?
Buffering. Shit service.
Springfield, interesting service out here. Yeah, service.
Yes.
It cuts out in certain spots everywhere.
The best place to get service.
Low key, like somewhere across town. That's where I'd be getting the best service.
In Springfield, yeah.
Literally.
Somewhere near south.
No, because my house is a dead zone.
Could we walk? Would any of you guys be interested in, like, walking around with us to go see if we could speak to other people, or do you guys know any locals around here that'd be interested in talking?
I don't personally know anybody around here now.
Oh, okay. It's kind of a eerie vibe here. Like, all the houses look like they're kind of, the paint's gone on a lot of them, like the paint's fading on a lot of them.
These houses are old, yeah. A lot of them are, especially ours.
But I mean, especially since the rumors, like, Haitians don't even come outside for real.
Yeah, ever since those two, usually you always will see,
sitting on
always
the
be sitting on their porch, always walking
being
down
normal
the street.
people, just
after,
chilling.
Since the rumors and stuff, they're never out no more.
Really?
Cooking. That's it. On their
Is it
grill.
mostly men or
Is it?
family?
Yeah, is it?
All
right
families,
there,
yeah.
right there, they be
They're
all
Asian.
their family.
The whole family, they come out. They've been grilling like every day.
Yeah,
for
they
the
come
past 2
out,
days.
grill, everything. They don't bother nobody.
Very interesting. Very interesting. All right. Well, we appreciate you boys, and we're gonna keep walking around, see if we can talk to them. You guys know these people that are right here?
No, them are our neighbors, yeah.
Are they pretty cool people? Pretty chill?
Yeah, they're pretty chill.
Cool. Would one of you guys make the introduce it for us? We're just go see if we can go talk to them for a sec.
Yeah.
Go with us.
I'm not going.
Make the introduction. Cool. How you guys doing?
They was asking if they could interview y'all.
Let's see. Service. Service seems to be a little back right now. 'Cause there's nobody. And so obviously, we haven't got a lot of messages to come here to Springfield, like with the rumors, obviously, from the debate of the Haitians eating the cats and the dogs.
Yeah.
Is it true, or is there some sort of truth to those claims?
I doubt it. For over 20 years, and it's not like all that. It's really not. I don't live with them, but we have neighbors, and they're friendly. Can they drive? No. But most Americans? No. So, you know,
So,
I think it's as much as people are making it out to be.
yeah. And
Springfield's rough anyway, so I don't know what they're tripping about.
and like they also told us that the driving's pretty bad here.
It's the worst. I mean, yeah, they cannot drive, but I know if you sit here long enough, you see a lot of Americans that can't drive either.
So have you guys seen, like, how much has your guys' insurance gone up since they have came in here into the communities?
Mine hasn't gone up at all.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Very interesting. And so how many houses would you say have been?
Here,
And when did they start coming in, the Haitian migrants, or just the migrants in general?
probably half of these houses are Haitians right now.
Really? And how many people live in one house?
It's hard to say. You see them come and go. Probably.
Before the Haitians came, were they empty?
And before
No, they weren't empty.
And before the Haitians came, before the Haitian migrants came, who lived inside these houses?
Just everybody. Mexicans, Americans. It doesn't matter. They've all been not vacant. Just now it's harder to find anything for rent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, rent is definitely ridiculous. Yes.
So
for
rent's
sure.
gone up.
Yeah, because the government's paying for it.
Yeah. So how much money is the government giving to the migrants to be able to afford right here?
I'm not really sure. I just know like a couple streets down, it's $1,200 a month rent.
On here that you think would be interested in talking to us and we could speak to a little bit?
You have to find some that aren't Haitian. I mean, a few up here are not. There's quite a few up this way not.
And do they, the Haitians, do any, like, do these neighbors next door speak English?
No communication. No.
No communication. So you guys are just living by each other. You aren't able to speak with them.
Yeah, no communication.
Wow.
I say higher, and that's it. You know, they understand high and stuff, but we don't have conversations. Like I do with the dude right next door. He's black. He's mixed, so we're good. You know, we've known him for years, but can't have a conversation because nobody understands.
And
And how did you think the rumors first came out that the Haitians were eating the cats and dogs?
No idea. I have no idea.
Have you guys seen a lot of media come in here and try to paint some sort of narrative that people are eating cats and dogs?
We've seen it. I personally cannot say yay or nay because I don't live with them. I don't go to their houses, what they do, but I have animals and I keep track of my animals, so I don't know. My animals aren't allowed to run.
Was it from one day, Brooke, if you're going to talk, you got to be in camera. And so from one day to another, was it just like buses came in and they dropped the migrants
We
off
don't
here?
see that
Or was it just a very slowly progression of
progression.
people just
Yeah.
coming in?
I haven't seen like all impact. Like over the weeks or so, you can see, you know, the population growing. But there, around here, there's always been homeless people and things like that before they even got here. So I don't know. I just go to work, come home, mind my business, you know.
Okay, very interesting. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Okay.
Have a great one.
Thank
We're going to
you.
continue. Where should we go if we want to keep walking to some people?
Just closer.
Yeah, I would
That way? Is the service better that way as well?
probably.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Yo, let me see something real quick, chat. I want to make sure stay right there, Nate. I want to just make sure. Yeah, the audio's going. All right. Hello. Speak English? Español? Español? ¿De dónde son? Ah, dominicanos. ¿Podemos hablar? Estamos haciendo un vivo. Por favor. Nos ayudaría mucho. Es muy sencillo. Vamos. All right. These people are from the Dominican Republic. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevan aquí? How long have you guys been here for? ¿Cuánto tiempo llevan aquí in Springfield?
Un año.
So they've been here for a year. Y, son migrantes.
Migrante.
Migrantes.
Sí.
So you asked them if they're migrants, and then did you guys come here with the Haitians? ¿Vinieron aquí con los haitianos?
Sí.
¿Cómo llegaron aquí usted y su familia? How did you guys get here, you and your family?
Bien por la cita de CBP One.
For el CBP One. So they came by the CBP One app. Y fueron trasladados en avión para llegar a los Estados Unidos?
Yes.
Really? I asked them if they were flown by plane. You were flown by plane from Mexico, or where did you guys catch your flight? ¿Fueron enviados aquí de México, or donde?
México a Columbus. Por escala.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Wow, so they came straight from Mexico, then to Columbus, Ohio. Y después de llegar aquí and then after arriving to Columbus, fueron trasladados en autobús para llegar aquí.
No, avión. Por avión.
Por avión.
Mhm.
¿Y cómo llegaron? So they came here by plane, and how did you guys get here specifically to Springfield? ¿Y cómo llegaron aquí a Springfield? How did you guys make the decision to come specifically here?
Amigos, familiares. Sí.
By friends, they just came by like reference basically. And how has life been here? ¿Y cómo ha sido la vida aquí en Springfield?
Bien. Muy bien.
It's been good.
Sí.
And desde que las noticias han salido, since the news has came out with the migrants apparently eating the cats and dogs, have you guys seen any impacts here inside the community? Y desde que las noticias salieron de las migrantes comiendo los perros y gatos.
Nada de eso. Nada de eso.
So she said none of that has happened. Have you guys seen a difference in how the community or how people are treating you guys? ¿Han visto or han sentido una diferencia en cómo la gente se tratan?
No, no hay diferencia.
Okay, so they don't feel any different. They don't feel like the community is treating them any different. And el gobierno, does the government give you guys money to be able to live here inside Ohio, in Springfield? ¿Y el gobierno les da dinero para vivir aquí en Springfield, in Ohio?
¿Perdón?
¿El gobierno
No.
te da dinero para vivir aquí?
No.
No. And so she said, no, they don't get any money. ¿Y cómo pagan por el alquiler aquí para
Mi
arrendar?
esposo trabaja.
Her husband works in order for them to be able to pay for the rent. Bueno, muchas gracias por su tiempo. Y hay un mensaje que le gustaría compartir con los demás que están viendo. Is there a message you'd like to share with anybody as far as like to clear up any rumors para declarar or para declarar or para que la gente sabe la realidad de lo que está pasando aquí en Springfield? Anything like you share to share what's actually happening here in Springfield?
No nos han tratado mal, no hay ninguna indiferencia, no nos han tratado con tema de eso de racista ni nada de eso, no.
¿Y es una mentira? ¿Es it a lie?
Eso de que
¿Que
se
están
están comiendo
comiendo?
los perros, eso es mucha mentira, eso simplemente, no sé si es quizá promoción o quizá por hacerle daño a los ciudadanos, los inmigrantes, pero no es de que se están comiendo los perros, ¿cómo es eso? Nada de eso.
Okay, entonces, ¿y cómo, how do you think those rumors came about? ¿Y cómo pensaron que estos rumores salieron a las noticias?
No lo sé, no lo
You don't
sé,
know.
no lo sé.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. Muchas gracias por su tiempo. Que
Igual,
le vaya muy bien.
bye.
Hasta luego.
Chao.
¿Hablas inglés un poco? Nada.
No,
Él un poco.
no.
Hasta luego. Ciao, ciao. So they say they were flown in by CBP One app. How the CBP One apps works is what happens in countries such as I knew it was Venezuela, Nicaragua, and Cuba, and apparently at Haiti now as well. And so they are able to, once they get to Mexico, they are able to apply through the CBP One app, and then once they get into Mexico, they then are put on a wait list essentially, and then from there, they were flown into Columbus, Ohio, and then after that, they decided to come here to Springfield based on the decision and what they heard from other people. Kind of interesting. Looks like we got a guy coming up around here. We'll talk with him, see what's going on. So far, from what we've heard, People are not eating cats and dogs. And the boys that are playing basketball right now told us that since the news came out, a lot less Haitians are coming through and hanging out on their porches and stuff. Nick Shirley. Have a good one, brother. All right, can you guys hear good right now? How's it going, sir? Good. Do you have a quick moment really quick? We're just doing a live stream right now. Oh, okay, no worries. Looks like we got some more people out here at the top of the street. The street in this neighborhood doesn't look like it's taken care of too much. And like this house right here, they got plants growing up it. Looks like something's going on in the house. The paint's being chipped off. It looks like somewhat of a rougher neighborhood. We got a kitty cat over there hanging on the porch. Looks like it's just chilling, not any scared or anything like that. And here, if you're gonna talk, come on camera.
If any of you are wondering about the CBP One app and what happens when people are in Mexico and they're waiting for their CBP One app to be approved, you should go watch his video because he went to Mexico and he showed how migrants are there and they are literally waiting in these tents, like a homeless tent city, for their CBP One app to be approved so that they can come into America. It's crazy what's going on, you guys. And the Biden administration started this to bring migrants into America. And by using the CBP One app, they're, saying it's a legal way to come into America because they're getting permission from our government to come in versus just walking right across the border.
Very interesting. Will you go over and knock on that house with the Trump flag and see if they'll talk to us while we go up here? Yeah, sorry about the quality of the stream right now. I don't know. I think just the service is super bad out here, and the microphone is on. Everything should be good, but I think it's just because of the quality, the service outside right now. It's not looking the brightest. But we're going to keep going. No, I do not. Someone in the chat, what's his name? Brent Rogers. You need a stepdad. I do not need a stepdad. I have a father. All right, let's see. We got some people coming out here. Look, we even got a little chipmunk hanging out. He's hanging out just like normal. I don't know if people are actually eating cats and dogs out here. I did see the video of the lady eating the cat. That was a little strange. And so obviously I think there has been, and I do believe some of the rumors to be true about people eating cats and dogs because the videos don't lie. That one video of the body cam footage from the police officer. How you guys doing? Good. Say that again? Eating crackers. We want to talk with you guys for just a sec. Yeah, we're live right now. We came long and far to get here to Springfield. Now, how you guys doing? Good. Good. How long you guys lived here in Springfield for?
I've lived here all my life.
All your life.
Since I was born.
Since you were born. And I know you guys have probably seen the news and everything like that. Do you guys believe the rumors to be true?
Yeah.
You do. Have you guys personally ever seen anybody eating a cat or a dog here?
I seen a Haitian carrying a goose by its neck.
Really? Wow.
And then we seen a van with like a whole bunch of cats in it.
Really?
And a Haitian driving it.
It was a white van
Really?
With the Haitian
full of
driving it.
cats.
A white van full of cats. You guys, so we heard some over there, they said they haven't seen anything, but we come over here, and these girls that have been living here in Springfield their whole entire life have confirmed they've seen specifically a Haitian migrant with a goose, and then also a Haitian migrant driving a white van full of cats. And how have you guys had any friends or family that have had their pets gone missing?
Yes. My aunt.
Can you tell us about that?
So she used to have this cat, and then so it's like an outside cat. And then next thing you know, give it about a week or two, it's gone missing, and we check her cameras, and someone's took it. And it was a Haitian carrying it down the road.
Oh. For real?
Like, you know how you be carrying your cats, like, by the neck?
Yeah.
Like, they was carrying it by its neck, like, squeezing it, just carrying it down the road.
At what time was this?
About 4
Really, just midday. Someone wanted a little midday snack.
How long ago?
And how long ago was that?
About a month or two ago.
Really? And since the news broke out with the video that came out, have you guys seen like the Haitian migrants being more timid to come around?
Yes. We're getting a lot more too.
You guys are also getting more timid to come around? Or you guys are getting more migrants in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
Closer.
And they're rising all of our rent and stuff up. And then if we can't pay, they're kicking us out to put more Haitians in our house.
Really?
Keep yelling.
And how long? So when did all these people start coming in here into you guys' neighborhood?
Oh, it's been a couple years now.
Yeah, it's getting worse and worse. Like every day, we're getting more.
And do they ever come through on buses to get here, or how do you? We just talked
I
to
don't
we
really
just talked to
know.
some people, and they did admit of them, or they told us that they went to Mexico, and then they were through the government app that they have. I don't know if you guys know about it. Then they were able to take a plane ride that the government paid for them to come into Columbus, and then they decided to come here to Springfield.
It's getting bad.
And what do you guys hope to see happen in these next few months, especially with the election coming up?
A lot more Haitians like kind of disappearing, cause like it's getting bad. There's like a whole bunch of animals coming up missing, a whole bunch of wrecks, whole bunch of kidnapping. It's bad.
Kidnappings. Really?
Bad.
So are you guys like scared to play? Like, we're not saying Haitian migrants are bad or anything, but with what's going on in the news, they obviously say that they are eating the cats and dogs, and now just talking about kidnappings. What have you heard about as far as kidnappings go?
Like on the news, like kids are just coming up missing on the news. They're just coming up missing.
And has anybody specifically, like any friends of yours or people you know here in Springfield, gone missing?
No.
Because most of my friends, they be staying in the house. This is the only friend and her cousin, only people that be coming outside with me mostly.
So most people around here stay in their house, would you say?
And so
Yes.
most people do try to stay inside their house here.
There
And-
used to be way more people outside.
Like kids playing basketball every day, like kids walking down the road. And
Now
like,
it's gone.
And are these your siblings, family right here?
Yes.
her is her sister.
Okay, no, we're totally good. We're just trying to talk to some people. Could we talk? Do you believe? Like, we were just talking to your little sister, and she says the rumors are true of the cats and dogs gone missing and being killed and eaten.
Cats and dogs, I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm sure some of them do go missing, but it's more the ducks, which are protected, because, you know, they're ducks. I'm not really sure. I don't know about the whole cats and dogs thing. I'm sure maybe it is happening, maybe it's not, but I know the ducks aren't. Too many people have seen it. I mean, maybe we don't have evidence from here, but a lot of people has, like, went through Snyder Park and seen people, like, with the machete, the geese's heads cut off and everything. And for a minute, actually, there used to be a lot of geese. Like, when you would go through the park and whatnot, like, you'd have to, like, slow down and make sure that, like, there's no geese. Because it's a big fine to kill them or hit them or anything like that. But recently, a lot of them have went missing. A lot of them. And more like the mallards, their population has went up. But the geese, like, there's nowhere. They're nowhere.
And it used to be full of geese.
Yes, full of geese. Like, they'd be everywhere. Like, by the entrance, like, you would just see them coming out all the time, and, like, you'd have to, like, slow down and make sure you're not hitting them. Now you can just, like, go through the park, and you don't even got to worry about them.
And where do you believe the geese went?
I don't even know. There's pictures going around of Haitians. I mean, I'm not saying that they are Haitians, but they're dark skinned. So, I mean, I don't really know.
Okay. And these girls right here have a video they want to show us about something. Oh, her dad
I
does.
have a question real quick.
And what's the question?
Has all this been happening since
And
the Biden administration came into place? What was it like underneath Trump?
what was it? Yeah, what was it like underneath Donald Trump?
Underneath Trump, like our taxes weren't raised this high, and like
I'm talking the Haitians.
oh, the Haitians,
like-
there wasn't. I wouldn't see that many. There was only like a few.
Really? And
Now,
you-
since Biden, there's a lot.
You, since you're a little bit older, what difference have you seen since
Oh.
Donald Trump was president and since Joe Biden had been president?
The school is, like, I would say about, like, I don't even know, like 50% of the schools, or maybe a little bit more, are Haitians.
Mhm.
Like I went to the high, and
Before it wasn't?
yeah, there wasn't this problem. There was never this issue. I mean, yes, they were here because I heard that they've been coming into 2013.
Yeah.
But at this point, like for the past couple of years, like they're filling the classrooms up, and we don't have the translators to help the teachers, and they're just really disrespectful. I mean, the footage got taken down, but
Mhm.
before Christmas break, there's two Haitians got caught fornicating in the stairway.
At school.
Yes.
At school.
Yes, at school. There was video. The school did nothing about it, but the video started going around. It was on Twitter, it was on Instagram, and it was on Snapchat. It was going around, and then it got taken down because another reporter was here once, and they were like, "Can you pull that up?" And I was looking for it. I just couldn't find it. So they must have taken it down or something. But I know that for a fact that it's happened twice.
Mhm.
And the videos got taken down. Nothing happened. The school didn't do anything about it, which is, not okay. Another thing is there'll be the age limit to go to school is 21.
Yeah.
And there'd be 21-year-olds in freshman classes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's not okay. That's not okay because I'm not saying all of them, but some of my friends have literally got violated by them and harassed.
So the 21-year-olds are inside the high schools.
Yes. Yes. It's not okay.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
And what percentage of students at your high school would you say are migrants that have recently came into the United States?
I'd say like 60%.
Really?
Yeah,
Like they're taking
So do you feel like the minority inside your own high school?
yeah, well, we have 3 levels. The bottom floor is freshmen. The middle floor is just kind of a mixture, and then the top floor, well, the bottom floor is freshmen and sophomores, and then the very top is juniors and seniors, and then the between is just a mixture of all the different classes, like electives and stuff like that. The top, like during lunchtime or something, because I wouldn't be going to lunch because I'm not eating the school food.
Yeah.
I just go walk around, and the top floor, the classes would literally be filled with Haitians. Every single classroom. No white people, no nothing. It was just Haitians. And I know that for a fact because the translators would be in there. That's where the translators are.
Mhm.
So it was just classes. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing because they need help. If they're coming to school, they need to be able to learn also. So with the translators and them being in their own classroom, that's amazing because then the teachers that don't know how to speak their language, they can get help better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't even know. It's just bad.
Wow, sounds crazy. It
Yeah.
sounds like somebody over here has a video they want to show us.
Yeah.
We'll go. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. Very interesting. Yeah, because some people were saying the rumors aren't true. We were talking to some boys over there playing basketball. They were like, "No, it's all good," but come over here and
Yeah, they're not that bad.
like we're not saying they're bad people by any means. We're just trying to solidify
A lot
if
of people,
the rumors are true or not.
So a couple of days ago, actually, this boy, he was riding his skateboard heading to school on the bike path, and I guess 4 Haitians came out with some duct tape, and they were trying to kidnap him. Yeah. And
Wait,
there was
so
a whole
say that again. I was
Okay.
just reading the chat.
So,
Brooke.
a dude on the skateboard, he was going to school, which he went to the high school, and he was on the bike path, and these 4 Haitians just come out of nowhere with duct tape, and they were trying to kidnap him. Yeah.
Really?
There's a
Holy
whole
cow.
police report and everything because I know the person who called the cops. I know her, and yeah, she was just like, be careful, don't be going out there. And I know a lot of women are very scared to go
How's it going,
out
sir?
because
Good. I'm excited to talk
of
to
the
you.
Haitians. Because
Wow.
there's a lot of cases. I don't know about the kidnapping, but I know a lot of women have been sexually assaulted and raped.
Holy cow.
Yes.
This is crazy. Wow, so we are learning some very valuable information from a girl that goes to school. She says the majority of the students there, 60%, are Haitian migrants. And now we're going to talk to one of the father of one of these students. How you guys doing? How you doing, sir?
We doing real good, bro.
Pleasure to speak with you.
Yeah, I got something you guys want to see.
Okay. What can you tell us about what you're going to show us?
It's a video.
Okay.
And it's the dollar store on Selma Road yesterday.
Yesterday. Here, let's see. Well, yeah, we're live right now, so we're going to see if we can, so that way we can see it with everybody.
Oh, no, come on. What do I got to do?
So this guy's gonna show us a video. Apparently there's a video that he's recently seen about a dollar store that happened yesterday here in Springfield, Ohio.
I can't get it to come up. I mean,
Okay, get closer to the Wi-Fi.
yeah.
How you doing?
Oh, come on. Don't fail me now. Come on.
Here, let me. I can help
You know anything better?
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm old school. I don't know much about these phones. Really don't want to know much.
Watch. Just send it.
Yeah, if I got your addresses, I can keep sending stuff to you.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. We're gonna try to find my mother's at right here.
We've got a picture down here at Snyder Park, you know, where the geese problem is. And there was a sign put up. It said something about do not eat the geese or ducks or something like that. And it was up maybe 2-3 hours, and they were made to take it down. And it was a professional sign that was put up. So, but yeah, I can send you that picture too.
Holy cow. That is crazy. We're getting it right now. We're trying to get the video right now.
Wasn't it, Jim? That sign was only up maybe for about 2-3 hours down there at the park.
And so what say that again, what sign was up on that park?
It says, please do not eat ducks or something, or do not eat the ducks. And then, you know, there was a reporter from Canada that was here. And he stopped one of the park and recreation guys and asked him, you know, and the guy didn't know anything about it. And he called back into the boss, and the boss made him take it down.
Really?
Yeah.
So the city had to take it down because someone called in?
Well, no, they were down at the park with this recorder, the guy from Canada.
So a Canadian reporter came down here and holy
we
cow.
got to talk to him too.
Okay, so the video, we can't get it to load, and I honestly don't think I could even show it on live right now. But what it is just to go ahead and describe the video in simplest terms.
It's a Haitian in the dollar store, and he's taking her crap.
Whoa! Just in the store.
Yeah, in the store.
Wow. And are the rumors true that they have eaten cats and dogs of people here?
Well, I mean, I've not seen it myself, but you know, our geese population down here at the park, you know, it's went way, way, way down. You know, before when you drove in the park, you know, you would have to stop and let the geese come across, you know, sit there for 2, 3, 4 minutes. And, you know, it's like I tell everybody now, you can fly through there like NASCAR track. So
the geese are gone.
Yeah.
And do you guys know, have you ever seen anybody that eats geese? Have you guys ever seen somebody?
I've never seen it myself. So, but, you know, everybody says it around here.
And here in the community, how has all the influx of migrants affected the community and affected the rates and affected?
Oh, it's a mess. It's a total mess. You know, they come over here. You know, I understand why they leave their country because we've been watching it on YouTube about their country. But, you know, they'll drop like 20,000 on us, and, you know, then they get all these money, the money, the new cars, the houses.
What kind of money and what kind of cars? Describe kind of the benefits that they are getting here.
I don't know exactly what kind of money they get, but I've been reading on the Crime Monitor that Dole, the manufacturer out here by the fairgrounds,
we gotta be quiet. We gotta keep the monetization.
The Dole Manufacturing out here, they brought them in, paying their rent, making sure, you know, they got a way back and forth to work and that stuff.
So they brought him in here
So-
to work at the Dole
Yeah.
manufacturing plant.
So they brought all in. So they brought them in so they could come here and work inside the Dole.
Yeah, I mean, you
Factory
know, there's
plant.
other factories that they work in.
Mm-hmm. And how much do you think they're paying them? Cheaper than the
Well,
Americans?
Yeah, diversity staffing up on High Street. Don't know if you guys have heard about that or not.
DEI or what? So,
Diversity
yeah.
staffing,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's a temp agent. I guess they're only paying them like $12.50 an hour.
Really?
Yeah, I got an article I can send you on that too.
Holy cow! It sounds like.
Yeah.
Sounds like there is some truth to some of the rumors that are being
Oh, yeah.
spread on the internet.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's all rumors. Some of it may be, but most of it's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why would we want to lie?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, how would that lie even come
Yeah.
about? That's kind of a random
yeah, I
thing
mean,
to say.
you know, we live here, and it's our town, community, and you know, why should we lie about it? So,
And when the news came out when Donald Trump was in the debate, when he said they're eating the cats and dogs, their dogs are going missing, and you guys living here in Springfield, Ohio, listening to national news, what was your guys' initial reaction?
well, see, the same night that debate was on, they had a meeting up here at the town hall, and you know, and everybody blames Trump and Vance for getting that started. No, it didn't get started from them. It, you know, just telling the truth, or you know.
And when they do say that on the news and it comes out, right? Who do you, with that being said, when they have the debate like that, what presidential candidate do you think will be best to solve the situation and turn the situation around?
Trump, Harris. Yeah, if you'd like to walk around and look at my signs.
Oh yeah, let's see what you got going right here. Let's see. If you're gonna talk,
Yes. What kind of got this going was there was a bus crash,
Yes.
a student bus crash. Tell us about the bus crash.
That was Northwestern School District up here, and first day of school last year, and the Haitian, you know, was the driver. Said the sun got in his eyes. You know, I'm just telling you what we've heard in the video that we've seen, and he come across the center line and hit the bus. It flipped, and you know, the little boy got killed.
So I don't know if that's what really got it going, because there was a school bus incident where these people are driving, and we do have different laws that they have from their country, and he hit a school bus and an 11-year-old boy was killed.
And there was also 2 weeks ago we found out at the town meeting up here, city meeting. You know, the parents of that little boy was up there, and there was also another couple up there, and I guess the mom of him or her, I don't know which one it was, said she was reading the books to the kids every night, you know, before they went to bed, and said, you know, she read the books at night, and she went out to, it was either to take the trash out or get the garbage cans, and a Haitian hit her and killed her.
Oh, wow.
Really?
And see, and we didn't find that out until we was up there at the meeting.
Wow. So that wasn't made public, that a lady was hit
Yeah,
by
there's
a Haitian driver.
a lot of stuff around here that's not being made public. A lot.
A lot.
That wasn't the first time.
You can
The bus.
come in and talk on the microphone.
There was one last year in the beginning of the year too, where 2 kids got injured. One died and another one got injured, I believe.
You know, honestly, I can't remember.
It happened. I don't even know what road that is, but it's like downtown, by the dome.
Hey, let me go ask her.
But yeah, the bus incident. I mean, there was one this year, but there was one in the beginning of the year last year also. So it's not the first time it's happened. And actually, 2 kids got injured. One died, and then another one just got injured. But she was hospitalized for a minute. And it was I think it was an elementary bus. So.
And that's a big problem because, like I said yesterday, you know, these people are just brought here and they're just dropped here. Instead of going to driver's ed, instead of going to school to learn things, they're literally just brought here and dropped here.
Yeah.
You know, and they got to figure out life. So, yeah, of course they're going to drive. It's happening all over America.
You know, the homeless situation here in Springfield is really bad,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, it's something needs to be done about that too.
And so,
Yes.
how do what's the priority, would you say, between Americans, homeless Americans, veterans, and then the migrants?
Well, the veterans and the homeless, and honestly, they get treated like shit compared to the Haitians. You know, because like I said, you know, everybody's getting kicked out of their houses, and the Haitians are getting them because the landlord knows that they're getting a lot more money for them. So you know, they don't care about the renters. You know, if you've been there 10 years, they're going to kick you out. And, you know, you're going to lose your house over that.
Have you guys had friends that have got kicked out of their houses?
What was that little boy? That, yeah, my granddaughter knows the little boy, and I forget what his name is. They got kicked out of their house for the Haitians.
Really? And how much are the landlords able to raise rent on the civilians here in Springfield?
Honestly, that I don't know. You know, do you know about raising the rent? How much are allowed to do it?
I don't know, but they're trying to raise ours $400 more this year.
Yeah.
Really? So they're trying to raise you guys by $400?
Yeah, it's $1,100 right now, and they're trying to take it to $1,500. And you know,
That'd be an
that's
extra
$400.
$3,600 on the year.
And that's another situation. They know that the Haitians will pay more, and you know, we've been here for like 7 years.
4,800 actually.
Yeah, you know, we've been here for like 7 years, and you know, didn't have this problem until what, a year and a half ago. Started raising the rent, and yeah, they're wanting to take it up to $1,500 now.
$1,500. Wow.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
it's ridiculous.
Friends, kids talking about this stuff in school.
Yeah. And like we were talking to, I believe your granddaughter, and she was saying she's seen pretty crazy stuff happen inside the high schools.
Yeah.
And it sounds like the kids are almost getting replaced by these migrants that are coming in here, and they don't even speak English. They have to have translators inside there. You, as a tax-paying citizen of the United States, paying for the local schools, when you put you're hoping your tax dollars go towards your granddaughter to other people, and then when you find out it goes towards paying for translators inside the high schools, anything like that. How does that, obviously I'm sure that makes you angry. And what would you hope the city does to make some changes here inside Springfield?
Yeah, it really irritates me about that, but you know, I don't think the city's going to do anything about it because they're really for them.
Why would the city be for having this large influx of people come through?
Well, my opinion is they're making big money off of it.
In what ways do they make money?
Well, I mean, here we go. Get it fired up. The mayor uptown here, I won't say no names, he owns quite a bit of property around here, and that's about all that lives in his house. And he owns a funeral home. So, you know, he's making money either way, you know, living or for dying.
Holy cow. So wait, so the mayor of Springfield
Yeah.
owns a lot of property here, and he is employing the Haitian migrants,
Yeah, you know, he rents to them, so, you know, he's making big money off of that.
and then he also owns a funeral home.
I won't tell you which one.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
If you guys are watching this stream right now, go back, screen record, and share this with everybody. And so you can come on and talk about it. And so what else is free for them?
I don't know, but I guess they're going to give the Haitians free driving school, which
kind of might be needed, right?
Yes, it is very needed, but I am 16. I did get my permit a couple months after I turned 16. It is like $400 for driving school, and I don't have that money. My family don't have that money. So, and like, I'll have to wait until I'm 18 to actually take my driver's test and get my license. Like, if you're gonna make it free to them, like maybe lower the prices or make it free for us, because it's not fair. I want to drive, I want to be able to drive, but I also want to feel safe on the road, because it's crazy. There's just too many wrecks in a day. Like, it's just too much.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's too much.
And you guys are standing right here as well? Okay, we won't put you guys on camera.
Also, I was just told that there's a town in Alabama that after, you know, this started, airing, it's happening down there too, the Haitians.
Wow.
So, I don't know. 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 I Well, I can understand why they're here because of their country and stuff, but why bring them here and, give them whatever they want? You know?
Hold them accountable.
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah. And then what happens if a Haitian does cause a car crash here? Are they held accountable? They
No,
have to pay.
they don't. They're not held accountable for it.
So say you're driving, you pay your monthly insurance, you get hit by a Haitian migrant. Do they have insurance?
No, a lot of them don't have driver's licenses either.
And so what happens to them when you make a police report?
Insurance goes up on us.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get away scot-free. There was an accident happened today over by the old South High School on South Limestone, and it was one of our neighbors. They, we're not supposed to call them, but neighbors, visitors.
Really,
And,
you guys are supposed to call them visitors.
Yeah.
And
And,
who said that you're supposed to call them visitors?
Oh, that come from downtown and the big wigs.
Really?
Yeah. But this accident was over on South Lime, and it was one of the visitors that caused it, and and it was put on the crime monitor, and said, the state patrol, they let them go scot-free.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Wow. So.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing that you guys can do to even
No.
protect yourselves here. It sounds like.
They say that when they come over here, they're not. They're legal. They're not illegal, but they're legal to come over here, and they're protected.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And you've obviously been living here in America a lot longer than I have. Have you ever seen anything like this in your whole entire time of your livelihood?
No, never.
Wow. It's like it sounds like you guys are being become second-class citizens compared to what they're getting, as far as being held accountable for the law as well.
I mean, we're like the dirt. We get walked on over them.
What is the immediate effect from the Trump administration?
Yeah.
The Biden administration?
When Biden was in office, when Biden took place to become in office, how quick did you guys start seeing the influx of migrants come here into Springfield after he was elected?
It wasn't long. Wasn't long at all. And, that's like our mayor up here now, since everything's going on. Trump is wanting to come to town, and, I got an article I can send you on that. He doesn't want Trump to come to town. So,
Really?
what's going on? What's being hid?
Holy cow, there's a lot of weird stuff going on.
And actually, one of our city commissioners, during their
Oh, you gonna tell them what they said?
during the town meeting, one of the black lady. There's only one. There's only one black lady.
I don't know which lady it was.
I don't know her name, but she's black and she sits by the mayor. She during break or whatnot, she forgot her mic on and she actually said, "We don't give a shit about the people." Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and people. Yeah, word for word. We don't give a shit about the people. And actually, I think 2 people has brought it up during the meetings.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I feel like she should be taken off or something because that's not okay. You can't.
All of them need to be removed from office.
Wow.
And new people put in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too. From what? Geez, that person is flying. And do the people have? Do they have license plates when they drive, or?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
How do they get cars?
Yeah, and how are they able to get cars? Because I mean, cars are. It's hard to get a nice used car
Well,
for less than
they're-
$10,000.
They're not getting. I've seen a lot of them driving brand new ones off the lots. And I mean, I don't know how true it is, but I was told that when they come over here, their credit score is way out the ceiling. They give them good credit score and everything, and that's how they're getting them.
Holy cow. That is just not right by any means.
And you bust your butt and work, and you can't have that kind of stuff, but yet they can come over here and get it right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not fair.
It's really just not fair. We're not, by no means is it racist by saying this stuff. It's just by stating the facts and saying that what's going on is not fair for people that work hard like you, and for your daughter or your granddaughter that's 16 years old. And
I mean, really, it's discrimination against us.
What I also think is funny is, or just weird, and you wonder why, is why are certain groups of people sent to different parts of America? Because if you go to like Colorado, it's a lot of Venezuelans are there. Have you seen a lot of Venezuelans here, or just
No.
Haitians?
Just the Haitians. Yeah.
And we did learn at the border. We were just there, like I said, about a week and a half ago, and we talked to people that live at the border, and they literally, migrants cross through their property daily, all day long. But they said they're sent over in groups with their um, ethnicity. So I was like, why does that matter? Why are like the Chinese brought in one way, the Haitians brought in one way, the Venezuelans brought in one way, the people from um, like Afghanistan one way? It's just so weird. Everything is just
It
so.
doesn't make sense the way
Yeah,
they
it
do
doesn't
it.
make sense.
I don't know how true it is, but Love's Truck Stop out here by the fairgrounds, that's where the Greyhound buses come in at night, and stuff. And, it's been said that, they bring them in by busloads, but, I don't know how true that is. It's just hearsay.
Yeah, you'd have to go check it out.
Yeah.
Hey, well, we'll let you guys get back to it and have a great rest of your night. I just want to ask your granddaughter one more question. So you're 16 years old. When I was around the age of 16, I started looking more into this sort of stuff, and I kind of like started putting my hand in certain places on the internet. And now that you're able to kind of like sniff some of this stuff out, why do you think they'd be bringing all these people over here into Springfield, and why do you think your guys' government leaders here in this area specifically aren't protecting the people?
Well, when
Like the
before
local
all of
residents of the
this,
United
yeah,
States.
before all of this, I wasn't really into like the politic and like I really just didn't care. I was just trying to, be a kid. But like I don't even know. I feel like maybe because like it's a small town, nobody really knows about us. Or maybe the city's like, yeah, bring them in and whatnot, and like, cause they're obviously gonna make some money off of that. But another thing, like the landlords treat them very badly. Like, yes, like I don't even know, like they'll literally put so many people into a house, and that's not allowed. That's not allowed. You're only allowed certain people that are on the lease and whatnot. But there'll be like 20 people living in one small apartment. It's bad. And actually, on Broadway, there's a house on the corner. It's like a double, I believe. They fixed it up. They kicked the people out. They fixed it up, and they moved a bunch of Haitians in. And like one of the beams, they broke it. And then down the street, by the Snyder Park entrance, they're fixing up this house because some people live there. It was really trashy. Now it looks amazing. It looks beautiful. But they're moving Haitians in there now. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know if it's going to, go back to what it used to be, like really trashy and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
But also, the trash.
Yeah.
It's bad. On this street, because our trash gets picked up on Monday. Theirs does too, and the trash can is overfilled. There's maggots all over the place. It smells bad, and it's been there for about a week now.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
I mean, it just kind of seems like this area is just not being kept up with, and they're just bringing people here by the busloads. And hey, we appreciate you so much, and thank you so much for your time and anything. And we hope some of this stuff gets resolved. And what will be your last message to the people to try and debunk any rumors that are happening here inside Springfield?
I wouldn't really say that the cats and dogs are really getting eaten. I know that the ducks are. I guess there's a church by where an old mall used to be, which they took down. Well, they just like, there's no business in it. But there's a church around there, and I guess they do voodoo, and because that's their religion. But I guess they'll go and take like ducks, pigs, chickens, and they'll do sacrifices, which I mean, if you're paying for it and it's okay, then that's fine. But if you're taking the ducks, which are protected, and it's like a $600 fine if you injure one, that's not okay. Yeah, no.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And one thing I do want to say is that the blame of what is going on here in America, it's not so much the migrants, because if you lived in Haiti, you would want to get the hell out of there too. You would want to come to America. Our government is allowing it. And that is where the blame is on our government leaders.
Yep, that's why we got
Why we're
get out
doing
there and vote, right? Who would you think who would, obviously you guys think would be best for Donald Trump to win with this House? So you guys got all these flags out, and do you believe that Donald Trump will be best to resolve the situation here?
Yeah, it'll be best. I don't know. There's some allegations going on with Camilla Harris and the Pete Diddy situation. I don't know if it's real because like there's a whole list.
Yeah.
And there's politics used to go to that, and I guess she's on one of the lists. So I'm not sure. I don't know. It's just hearsay. But
Holy cow! Well, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for your time. How you doing? You got looks like you've been waiting around. You got some things to say. What do you want to tell us?
The only thing I got to say is to the chat to follow Nick Sherlin, show him some love. You know what I'm saying? He's out here giving answers for y'all and stuff. So make sure.
Awesome, brother. We appreciate it. If you guys are watching the stream right now and you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed. And tell me a little bit about your school and what you see going on here in Springfield.
My school, my whole 7th period is Haitians. And it's kind of hard because everybody's talking differently because none of them know English. I don't understand why they're in the school or whatever. So, and then my whole...
And would you say that affects your learning?
Not me, because I usually stay to myself, you know, do my work by myself or whatever. But I mean, like when you hear them talking or whatever, it like distracts sometimes. And my teacher even has some stuff to say or whatever.
Holy cow, brother. Well, we appreciate you giving love to the channel.
Yep.
Keep watching, keep learning, keep growing. That's the only advice I could give you, and be a free thinker.
Really
quick. One sec, we just more and more stuff keep coming out here in Springfield.
He's just showing this right now because, and I have heard about this, is that the cars because you know they don't know how to drive, they're coming here from Haiti, and the cars get flipped over like that. And the gentleman said over here that 9 times out of 10, the people will just leave their cars, cars.
So they flip the car and they leave it.
Well, sometimes they leave it.
Holy cow.
Sometimes they stay, but you know, like I said, 9 times out of 10 they don't get hurt.
9 times out of 10 they don't get hurt.
They don't
Wow.
get hurt. So.
Oh my gosh! So this is just a photo of a flipped car here.
That's frightening. It's frightening imagine if you lived here. Imagine if this was your hometown. You have little kids riding your bikes, you know, outside playing, you're driving your kids to and from. And then there's over 20,000 Haitians that have been sent here, and probably half of them are driving that don't know how to drive. It's just a hazard. And the government has brought this upon us in America. It's crazy.
Pray for the people of Springfield.
Yes.
Right? Pray for them. Right? It's a little crazy out here. We're just going to walk back, head over to the car, and just got to thank everybody for tuning in for the stream. Share some of the clips from what we heard from these people because it's very important, and obviously with everything going on, it's important to know the truth, especially with elections coming up. Tomorrow we'll be in Pittsburgh, and we're also going to go to somewhere in rural town, Pennsylvania. Don't know yet. If you know any areas around Pittsburgh, send me a message on Instagram, and we'll go to it. But it's very important what's going on to know what's actually happening here. And we got another kid that wants to talk to us? A lady. Yeah, let's talk to her. Where's she at? Where's she at?
The Trump house. Let's go.
Oh, okay, we got one more person to talk to. Live stream, we're keep going. We don't stop. Here we go.
Also, just like a few takeaways that just saddens my heart, pretty much is like the schooling. Like it's affecting a bunch of Americans' kids that try to go to school and get their education. That's massive. And then the driving as well. It's a big safety issue with these migrants. And once again, nothing against these migrants. Like, obviously we want to come here for a better life. But hearing the things of the Congress, of the local mayor and his buddies or whatever, just saying they don't give a shit, it's kind of hard to hear. And so, I don't know.
Makes you a little bit mad, right?
It sucks, yeah.
All right, we got one more person that wants to speak to us, and we're gonna head over to their house right now. My mom went and knocked on their door. We gotta be safe while we walk in these streets. People are driving fast. Oh my gosh, that car's bouncing. I'm not trying to get hit out here, so we're gonna head over to another house, go speak to these people, see what more they have to say. Obviously, it's important that we talk to various groups of people because those people there on the corner, the first people that we interviewed on the stream, they said not really much was going on. And then we talked to another person on their porch. They didn't say much was going on. And we talked to migrants that not much was going on. We come over here to this house, and they give us the lowdown. They don't hold back, and they say what's happening.
And I'm willing to bet that's because it's just, I bet these people down here that said they don't see anything going on, they're probably just
a little scared.
No, they'd probably sit in their homes all day. Like, what's the word? They're just home-based. And
here
so
we
these
go.
guys get out and they actually
Okay.
know what's
Is
going
it
on.
this
They're
house over
part of
here?
the community.
All right.
They only know
Okay.
their one neighbor,
Yeah.
and so that just makes sense. You
Okay,
know?
Nate. And we're gonna just go over here to talk to this house. Talk to this house over here. They want to speak to us. We love anybody that wants to speak on camera, share a little bit of truth. If you guys got stories, anything you guys want me to cover, send me a message on Instagram. Any story tips that you guys think are not getting brought about here in America, let me know, because truth needs to be told. We're out here, boots on the ground, telling you guys what's actually happening here in Springfield. Looks like we got a house, and it's a Trump house, and they want to speak with us. Let's see. Just gonna wait a sec. Booker T. Jones is going to get the car. Get it a little bit closer. I don't know why she wanted to do that. I'm gonna read some of you guys' comments right now. You guys are putting in the chat, react to some of the messages, and anybody that has sent a donation or supported the channel by any means, we just feel so grateful to be doing this, and I feel so grateful to be able to do this for you guys. Yeah, we're gonna wait for these people out here,
There's
and just
another
thank you.
house with Biden flags on it. I think it'd be cool.
Thank you very much.
Talk to them.
We gotta get going because we gotta get back. We gotta head over to. We got like another 4-hour drive left before the end of the night to get down to Pittsburgh. And after Pittsburgh and the streams tomorrow in Pennsylvania, we're heading down to North Carolina. And then from North Carolina, we're going to Atlanta, Georgia to finish off the 7-day streaming event that we've been doing, going to all the swing states. This house right here, just knock on the door. Yeah. Hurry, you go up there, Booker T. Jones. I'm excited to talk to these people. We'll see what's going on. And if you guys see any of these clips you guys want to see so far, you have seen on the stream so far, make sure you clip them, put them up on X, put them up on wherever. Gets this stuff's information.
Maybe I'll take one for
Yeah. So here we go. We got some people. Let's see if they're still home.
if they haven't went to bed.
Ring the doorbell.
I don't know.
All right, let's see if they come out. What's been your overall takeaway since we've been here?
Maybe so we don't scare her.
What do you mean?
So maybe she's not going to answer. I told her we'd be back in.
But there we go. There we go. We got the dogs barking. They're coming. Here we come. We got one more person that wants to speak with us. Let's see.
I told her a minute ago we'd be back 10 minutes, but it's been a little bit longer.
A bit longer. Thank you, Violet. Thank you very much. How's it going, ma'am?
That's me. I'm back. This is my son.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nick.
Natalie.
My mother was telling me that we came here to Springfield to talk to the locals to get the big picture of what's actually happening here.
Sure, we moved
What
in
can you
here-
tell us?
We moved in here about 7 years ago, bought this house, and it's been going downhill ever since.
What's the situation like here in Springfield, Ohio?
Well, you've heard that they're eating cats. Who knows? You can't even go to the food banks anymore because they're taking over the food banks. Can't even go to them anymore. They drive crazy. They don't even know how to drive. Let's see what else. It's just everywhere you look, there's Haitians. Everywhere you look.
And do they? We've talked to
They're
a few people
rude.
here.
They're rude. I don't know if they don't speak English or what, but they're rude. They don't have anything to say to you.
And since the debate, since Donald Trump came out and he said they're eating the cats and dogs, have you seen a shift in their attitude or
No.
how they're portraying themselves here, or like what they're doing, their activities?
No.
And do you know why they got sent here? Do you know why the
No.
government sent them here?
No.
Do most of them have jobs?
I'm sure they don't. We have a few of them that show up at working, but then they said they're going to come back now that if they can get off Sundays. So.
Wow. So it's really changed the dynamics of your community.
Really low patience.
And at the end of the day, Springfield, once we get president is going to be their caller. So,
Well,
what do you
I
hope to see
hope
happen?
they get rid of most of the Haitians and send them back.
So they would like to go back to their country if their
I
country
don't
was
know. I
better.
don't know how the countries are. So,
No.
All right. I don't know how the quality is right now, but we're going to end the stream right now. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Tune in tomorrow. We are doing a double stream event in Pennsylvania. So we're excited for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.